Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to this channel. Nights in Paris rarely feel this perfect. A calm summer breeze gently drifted along the sidewalks of the Champs-Élysées, but there was an unusual stir beneath the dark sky and glowing city lights. One building stood tall, daring the heavens, Celine. From the outside, it looked like a glass palace hiding something inside. And indeed, that night, it wasn't just Paris holding its breath, but the whole world. Since the afternoon, shadows of people had begun to gather along the street. They stood, they sat, some had flown in from across continents just for one reason, to catch a glimpse of someone they've longed to see. Camera lights were prepped, banners were raised, and soft voices filled the air with hopeful chants. That name was whispered like a prayer. Taehyung of BTS. Minute by minute passed. The air grew colder, but the spirits never faltered. Everyone knew, tonight was not just another night. And when the clock on their phones ticked to 9:07 p.m., the world shifted in a single roar. Cheers erupted like waves crashing against a breakwater after being held back for far too long. From the corner of the road, a convoy of black luxury cars emerged. Slow, commanding, as if aware that millions of eyes were watching their every move. Among them, one car stole everyone's attention, a Maybach with South Korean diplomatic plates. Security sirens hummed softly, with authority. The crowd held its breath. Then the door opened, and time stopped moving. A figure stepped out. Calm, graceful, eyes fixed straight ahead. He wore a special edition Celine evening suit, dark velvet with silver accents, designed not for the masses, but for someone who moved in silence and left ripples behind. Taehyung stood under the spotlight, and the air changed completely. There was no doubt. It was him. His smile appeared slowly. He waved, not merely as an artist greeting fans, but like someone who had returned from a long silence and was trying to speak without words. Fans could no longer tell if this was reality or a dream. They simply saw him standing there, alive, real, and still radiating that familiar, irreplaceable light. But what struck the deepest chord was what came next. Taehyung bowed. Not briefly, not in haste, but a full 5 seconds of stillness and gratitude. His voice was soft as he said thank you in Korean and English. The crowd responded instantly and in unison, crying out, "We love you, V." That moment went viral almost immediately. Within minutes, the hashtag #Taehyung Celine Paris Night shot to #1 worldwide. Fans called it Taehyung's night. Not because of the outfit, not because of the glamour, but because of the aura, something no lens could fully capture. Inside the building, the atmosphere was no less magical. The interior had been transformed. Lighting was dimmed, warm, and dramatic, with subtle elements of Korean aesthetics in every corner. The scent of fresh flowers lingered, soft music played, and everything felt like a private tribute. Even the VIP guests spoke in hushed tones, as if they knew this wasn't just a fashion show, but a tribute to someone who had transcended the usual definition of a star. Rumors swirled quietly. Taehyung wasn't just a guest, he was the main highlight of the night. Some said he would even unveil an exclusive capsule collection co-designed with Celine's creative director, Hedy Slimane. If true, it would mark a major turning point, not just in fashion, but in the fusion of K-pop and haute couture. Outside, fans remained in place. They sang Singularity and Inner Child in soft, solemn voices. It wasn't a performance. It was a prayer. A quiet, unified offering from hearts that had waited for far too long. Some fans sat cross-legged, eyes closed, simply listening. A light drizzle began to fall. No one moved. Because they knew, history was unfolding. And it was. Soon, the main lights inside the venue went dark. A single spotlight lit the end of an empty runway. Celine's signature electronic music began to play, slow, otherworldly, and heads began to turn. Every guest knew what was about to happen. A figure emerged. A long coat with leather accents. Sleek sunglasses. Taehyung walked forward, steady and serene, as if the entire venue had become his personal stage. Each step was measured, like a painting being created one frame at a time. No one spoke. Many stood. A few wept. He wasn't just walking, he was saying something. His face appeared on the massive LED screen in black and white. A blend of Parisian classic and K-pop modern. When he reached the center of the runway, he stopped, looked directly at the camera, and smiled. Then he winked. Just one small movement. But that one gesture caused the internet to unravel. Fans called it the wink that launched 1,000 tweets. It wasn't just charm. It was something more intimate, like a secret message from him to the world. After the show, a few cameras caught something rare. Anna Wintour, Karine Roitfeld, and other fashion legends were seen speaking to Taehyung directly. Their expressions were sincere. Their words, though not fully audible, hinted at admiration and awe. One was even quoted saying, "Tonight, Paris didn't just witness fashion, it witnessed a phenomenon." The after-party began in secrecy. Only a chosen few were allowed inside. But leaks soon emerged. Taehyung was seen seated with Hedy Slimane in the VIP lounge. Their conversation looked serious, but not tense. Like two artists quietly designing something not just for the season, but for history. Whispers spread quickly that Taehyung was working on a solo visual art project in collaboration with Celine, one that would be curated and presented by the fashion house itself. If this were true, it would be the first time a K-pop idol received an exclusive artistic platform on equal ground with global artists in the European fashion scene. Back outside, fans still hadn't left. They waited. They hoped. They sang again, this time Sweet Night and Love Me Again. Under the Parisian sky, their voices soft, but firm. A sound of loyalty, of devotion. The kind that doesn't need to shout to be heard. There were no grand goodbyes. No speeches. No official announcements. But for those who were there, everything had already been said, without saying anything at all. Taehyung didn't just show up. He returned. And he reminded the world that he isn't just a star. He is the light that stars borrow their shine from. No one knows for sure what comes next. Will the collaboration be announced? Is the visual art project real? Was tonight the beginning of something even greater? But one thing is certain. That night belonged to Taehyung. And for a few rare hours, the world stood still, just to watch him shine. So, drama lovers, what do you think? Is this the start of a new artistic chapter for Taehyung? Or is this just the calm before an even bigger storm? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be watching closely, and we'll be right here, only on this channel.